Good morning, everyone. My name is Shekhar Reddy, Senior IIT JEE and lead faculty. Today, we are going to discuss about motion in a plane. Motion in a plane is the 11th, intermediate 11th class topic. Here, motion in a plane means 2D motion. 2D means two-dimensional motion. 2D motion means two-dimensional motion. So, for example, like this is XY coordinate system, origin. So the origin, if the object to moves along x direction, the position changes only x direction. Their coordinates x comma 0, 0 comma 0. Now that means horizontal direction, one dimension, 1D motion. Or if the object moves along y direction, vertically upward. So its starting coordinates y0, x0, y0. Here coordinates 0 comma y. So along x direction, 1D motion, one dimension, along y direction, this is also one dimension. One dimension. Or if the object moves, in xy plane, their coordinate changes x comma y. So here 0 0 comma y, that means so if the object moves along this direction, that means xy plane, the coordinate changes x direction and y direction changes. This is known as 2D motion. 2D motion. So the position of the object changes only one direction, or x direction or horizontal direction, that is known as one dimensional motion. The position of the object to change in y direction or y coordinate, that is also one dimension. So here starting point coordinates 0 0 and x0, y0. After a certain time, x coordinate 0, but y coordinate y. What is the reason? The body moves only one direction. Here also body moves only one direction. So if the body moves along this direction, the position changes x direction and y direction in the x plane. This motion is known as 2D motion, two-dimensional motion. Two-dimensional motion. So example for 2D motion. Projector motion, motion in plane. Next circular motion. These are 2D motions. So not only straight path, the motion in random direction is also this is also two-dimensional motion. One dimension, one x direction or y direction. So body moves on horizontal surface, x coordinate changes. Body moves vertical upward direction, y direction changes. Position y direction changes. So now here projectile motion. Projectile motion. So here projectile motion means two-dimensional motion, coordinate changes x direction and y direction. So before explain the projectile motion, so what is a projectile? Now we can define projectile. Projectile. So projectile means any body thrown into the air, certain initial velocity makes an angle theta with horizontal surface or with horizontal direction. Theta is other than magnetics. That is known as projectile. So the projectile motion to travel along this direction. If the object to moves, this is so like this path is known as parabola. So we can define any body thrown into the air with some initial velocity u, initial velocity u makes an angle theta. Here theta is called makes an angle theta with horizontal is called projectile. So once again, any body thrown into the air with some initial velocity u makes an angle theta. Theta is other than magnitude shift to horizontal is called projectile. Example. A cricket ball thrown by the fielder. So this is also projectile motion. A bullet fired from a gun or a body through horizontally from a certain height. That is also projectile motion. So like this is projectile motion. Projectile path is parabola. That's just like here. So that means here projectile, for example, if you are concerned like this point, x direction motion and y direction motion. Two-dimensional motion. Projectile motion is known as two-dimensional motion. Now, types of projectile. Types of projectile motion. Types of projectile motion. First one is oblique projectile. Projectile motion. Second one, horizontal projectile motion. Next, third one means projectile motion on an inclined plane. So these are types of projectile motion. So one is oblique projectile motion, second one is horizontal projectile motion, third one is projectile motion on an inclined plane. So now we'll discuss it for oblique projectile motion. A body thrown into the air makes an angle theta with horizontal. Horizontal. So this is known as oblique projectile. Oblique projectile. So in this case, along horizontal direction, acceleration 0. Along vertical direction, Ay is equal to 0. Here, horizontal direction, acceleration 0 means the body moves with constant velocity. Along horizontal, the body moves with constant velocity throughout the path. So if you are concerned like this here, this point, this point, this point, at each and everywhere velocity is constant. Along vertical direction, the body moves under gravity. That is velocity changes. Velocity changes point to point. From point to point. So here horizontal, so vertical acceleration due to gravity, each and every point downward direction. Gravity downward direction throughout the path. So this is oblique projectile. Oblique projectile means any body projected with a certain initial velocity makes an angle theta with the horizontal. Theta is other than 90 degrees. That is known as oblique projectile motion. Now horizontal projectile motion means like this is horizontal surface. This is height, maybe tower. If the body thrown horizontally, some initial velocity u, that motion is known as horizontal projectile. So this body is also to reach the ground parabolic path. This path is also parabola. Gravity each and every place. In all cases, gravity downward direction. So that means in this case also, A1 is equal to G downward, AX is equal to 0. Now definition, horizontal project means any body thrown horizontally certain initial velocity, that projectile motion is known as horizontal projectile motion. So horizontal projectile motion is also horizontal velocity is remains constant. This velocity, each and every point, this velocity is constant. Here also horizontal velocity is constant. So that is Ax 0. But vertical velocity is changes due to gravity. So in this case, gravity downward direction. In this case, also gravity downward direction. Next to projectile motion on an inclined plane. So like here theta makes here inclined plane means like this is plane. Any plane makes an angle theta with horizontal. Any plane makes an angle theta with horizontal. That is known as inclined plane. So this plane, inclined plane. If the body projected certain initial velocity makes an angle theta with inclined plane, not horizontal, with inclined plane. So this is to travel along parabolic path, finally to reach the ground, to reach the surface of inclined plane. Same thing here, gravity, downward direction. Here gravity can be resolved into component. G cos theta, perpendicular to the inclined plane, G sin theta, parallel to inclined plane. Parallel to inclined plane, like this. Y dash, Y dash, X dash. Okay. So in this case, gravity downward direction. The gravity resolved to G cos theta perpendicular to the inclined plane, G cos theta, sorry, G sin theta parallel to the inclined plane. G cos theta perpendicular, G sin theta parallel to the inclined plane. So what is the inclination? A plane makes an angle theta with the horizontal. The plane is known as inclined plane. Here object makes an angle alpha with inclined plane. That motion is also parabolic path. This path is also parabolic path. Finally to hit the ground. So we'll discuss it separately oblique projectile, horizontal projectile, projectile motion on an inclined plane, and their parameters. Now separately we'll discuss it. Oblique projectile. Here main question to show that the path of projectile is parabol. Or equation of trajectory. Equation of trajectory. Equation of trajectory. To show that path of trajectory is parabola, or to derive the equation of trajectory. So consider a body of mass m through certain initial velocity. Through certain initial velocity, you makes an angle theta other than 90 degrees. From the point of projection, it's taken as origin. So here velocity, the body thrown into the air in the xy direction, this velocity resolved to components. So due to this one, the body to travel along this direction. So here velocity, any vector makes an angle theta. That vector can be resolved into component along x direction. Ux is equal to u cos theta. Along y direction, uy is equal to u sin theta. At point of projection, O, the x coordinate of 0 and y coordinates also 0. The body to travel along this path to reach in different positions or different points. Like this is one point. Consider point P. So at this position, the distance traveled x comma y. X comma y. X mean horizontal distance. Y mean vertical distance. Up to here x distance. Up to here y distance. And to reach this point A, this is taken as, this is highest point. Highest point is taken as H. Sorry. Highest point. At this point, velocity Vx, Vy is equal to 0. So this point, velocity Vx, Vy. The velocity in the plane V. After crossing point A, the projectile to this point, horizontal velocity Vx and vertical velocity Vy. That velocity V down the direction. So finally, to reach the point B, okay, where point B to hit the ground, horizontal velocity Vx, but vertical velocity Vy is equal to minus u minus dy. This velocity Vx. Okay, up to here, at this point Vx something, Vy something. Vx is equal to remain constant, that is u cos theta. Vy changes depending on gravity. At this point, Vx remains constant, that value of much u cos theta, Vy 0. So this point is known as maximum height. Under that means where what is maximum height? So in case of projectile, where the final velocity, vertical final velocity comes to 0, point is known as maximum height. Okay, once again, consider a body of mass m projected some initial velocity u makes an angle theta with the horizontal. Theta is other than 90 degrees. Here velocity can be a result component along horizontal ux u cos theta, along vertical uy u sin theta. After a time t, the projectile to reach the point P, the x direction distance will be x, y direction distance y. Here final velocity along x direction dx, along y direction dy. Dx is constant, dy changes. If the particle to reach the point A, horizontal velocity dx, that is remains constant, ux, but vertical velocity 0. What is the reason? Body moves up, ground in downward direction. So after crossing point A, the body moves downward direction. At this point, horizontal velocity dx remains constant, vertical velocity dy increases. Next, to hit the ground projectile, horizontal velocity vx is equal to ux, u cos theta, vy is equal to minus uy. So totally velocity opposite direction. So here velocity different. U bar is equal ux I plus uy. Here velocity is equal v bar is equal v bar is direction. V bar is equal minus ux plus uxi minus uy. So here in terms of projectile, the projector to travel along the spot during the time t, the projector position at P. During time t, horizontal distance of projectile, horizontal distance. So your horizontal direction you consider totally horizontal. Your starting velocity ux is equal u cos theta. So distance sx is equal to x. Acceleration ax is equal to 0. Horizontal direction acceleration 0. Next t is equal, time is equal to t. Time is equal to t. So here our aim is to find the horizontal distance covered by the projectile during the time t. So we know the kinematic equation on horizontal surfaces. First equation b is equal to u plus at. Second equation b square minus u square is equal to s. Third equation s is equal to ut plus of a square. Fourth equation Sn is equal to u plus a into n minus 1 by 2. These are kinematic equations. Body moves on horizontal surface between one dimension, this direction. So here projector means that can be resolved to components horizontal and vertical. Here totally horizontal components. So using this equation, S is equal to ut plus of at square, where S is equal to how much? X, ux, ax. So Sx is equal to x, ux is equal to u cos theta into t. This value 0. What is the reason? Since ax is equal to 0. So therefore horizontal distance x is equal to u cos theta into t. During the time t, horizontal distance covered by the projectile how much? U cos theta into t. For further simplification from this equation, t is equal to x by u cos theta. U cos theta, that will be equation 1. Okay, horizontal distance x is equal to u cos theta into t. From this equation, t is equal to x by u cos theta. This equation will be 1. Now, vertical distance of projectile. Vertical distance. So here, vertical direction means you consider all vertical components. Here, starting vertical velocity y is equal to u sin theta. Acceleration ay is equal to minus g. That means body moves up, ground in our direction. That's why gravity taken as negative. Distance Sy is equal to y. Time t is equal to t. So now what is the equation? Using this equation, that means here Sy, Uy, Ay. Using equation Sy is equal to Uyt plus of Ayt square. Where what is Sy? Sy is equal to y. Uy means u sin theta. From equation 1, t value x by cos theta minus a by g. T square value means x square by u square cos square theta. U square cos square theta. Okay? Square. Now you get cancelled. Y is equal sin by cos tan theta x minus g by 2u square cos square theta x square. Y is equal to tan theta x minus g by 2u square cos square theta x square. Where u comma theta comma g or constants. So therefore, let tan theta is equal to a g by 2u square cos square theta is equal to b. Y is equal to ax minus bx square. Y is equal to ax minus bx square. This equation shows hence the path of projectile is parabola. Or this equation is known as equation of trajectory. Equation of trajectory. Now, some important parameters. some important parameters about projectile motion. One is maximum height. Second one, time of ascent. Third one, time of descent. Fourth one, time of flight. Fifth one, horizontal range. So these are parameters per projectile. First one, maximum height. Maximum height. At this point, Vx is equal, you cast it off, that will be point A, Vy is equal to 0. Point B. X is equal to R. So, if the point body are projected, a body projected from this point from the origin, so the time required origin to A, this is known as time of ascent. Ascent, this is upward direction. After crossing point A in x y, the time required up to here, time of descent, downward direction. So left part of this one, time of ascent, upward direction, right part of this one, time of descent. So here maximum height, what is the maximum height? So in case of vertical projectile, in case of motion, the body moves upward direction with a decreasing vertical component of velocity at a particular point, that velocity becomes 0. So that means this is traveled maximum distance. So how can you define for a projectile? Maximum vertical distance traveled where x Vy is equal to 0. H means maximum height, Vy is equal to 0. If this is vertical motion, now consider here starting velocity Uy is equal to u sin theta, acceleration, upward acceleration. Ay, this is taken as minus a. That means what crowded downward direction, body moves up, minus g. So final velocity, vertical component of velocity, 0. Sy is equal to how much? H. So we know that some kinematic equation already there. U plus at. Second one, v square minus u square is equal to s. Third one, s is equal to ut plus of 80 square u plus a into n minus 1 by 2. So here u, a, b, s. That means using second equation. Using the equation v square minus u square is equal to s. Here v means vy square, uy square, ay square. This value is 0. uy means u sin theta. U square sin square theta minus 2z h. In minus minus get cancelled. 2gh is equal u square sin square theta. So from this equation, h is equal u square sin square theta by 2g. This is formula for maximum height. You should remember formula for maximum height. So remaining time of ascent. Time of ascent. Time of ascent. Time of ascent means for a projectile, the time required to reach the highest point or maximum height position. For a projectile, the time to reach the highest point or maximum height position, where maximum position Vy is equal to how much? That is known as time of ascent. So this is also vertical direction. Now consider Uy is equal to u sin theta. Acceleration Ay is equal to minus g. So time required Tx. So final velocity Vy is equal to 0. So here 4 parameters: initial velocity, final velocity, time, and acceleration. So now using equation, what equation? V is equal to u plus at. V means Vy, Uy, Ay. So here Vy 0, Uy u sin theta minus Gt is equal to Ta. So this is 0. 0 is equal to u sin theta minus Gta. Gta is equal to u sin theta. Ta is equal to how much? U sin theta by. This is time of ascent. Time of ascent. Time required from O to A. Time required from O to A. So next one, time of descent. Time of descent. Time of descent means if the projectile to start from highest point to reach the ground at the lowest point. So at this position, the final velocity of the vertical of the upward motion velocity is equal to the initial velocity. So at this position, so that means from here to here, O to B, time of descent. So at this position, Uy is equal to Vy 0. So final velocity of vertical upward motion is equal to velocity, initial velocity of the vertical downward. Here velocity is 0. Next, A is equal to downward direction G. Time required. T is equal to T. T is equal to TD. So how distance covered vertical downward direction Sy is equal to maximum distance, equal to maximum height distance. So here using equation Sy is equal Uyt place of Ay T square. Sy is equal to how much? H U sin theta, this value T. Sorry, this was starting velocity 0. Starting velocity how much? 0 plus of Ay G T square. The starting velocity how much? Uy 0. Uy is equal to Uy. So that means from this equation, G T square is equal to H. So T square is equal to 2 by G. H value already you know Q square sin square theta by 2. 2 get cancelled. U square sin square theta by G square. That means TD is equal to U sin theta by G. So this is time of descent. Maximum height formula, time of ascent, time of descent. So remaining means time of flight. So time of flight, fourth character. Time of flight. So time of flight means, so in case of projectile motion, the time required to travel along parabolic path and finally hit the ground. So at this position, coordinates are 0. The time required to travel along parabolic path and hit the ground. That is known as time of flight. End of flight, end of time of flight. Vertical component of distance or displacement 0, horizontal maximum. Or the time of ascent plus time of descent. So to travel up to here, to travel up to here. That is also time of flight. Time of flight, we have to write T is equal to the sum of time of ascent plus time of descent. That means U sin theta by G plus U sin theta by G. So therefore T is equal to U sin theta by G. This is time of flight formula. Time of ascent is equal, time of descent is equal, of time of flight. That is equal to U sin theta by G. You should remember. Okay, time of ascent is equal to time of descent, U sin theta by G. Time of flight, U sin theta by G. That means of time of flight, U sin theta by G. So remaining next two parameter. Horizontal range. Horizontal range means the projectile start from here to travel along this path, finally to hit the ground. What does that mean? So the maximum horizontal distance traveled by the projectile during the time of flight is called horizontal range. The maximum horizontal distance traveled by projectile during the time of flight is called horizontal range. Maximum horizontal distance traveled by the projectile during the time of flight is known as horizontal range. So here, this is considered horizontal direction. Starting velocity u, x is equal to u cos theta. Acceleration, horizontal direction 0. Time required, t. T is equal, capital T, that equal to u sin theta by g. So, horizontal distance, Sx is equal, x is equal to r. From equation, S is equal to ut plus of 80 square. This is only horizontal direction. S becomes to Sx, Ux, Ax. Sx is equal x. X is equal to how much? R. Ux, u cos theta. So time of flight, capital T. Time is equal to capital T, that is equal to u sin theta by g. Plus this value is 0. What is the reason? Ax 0. The P R is equal u into u square 2 sin theta cos theta by g. Now R is equal u square sin theta by g. Since we know that 2 sin theta cos theta is equal sin theta, mathematical formula. So this is range formula. Range formula. For R max, 2 theta equal to 90 degrees. That means theta is equal to 45 degrees. So therefore, R max is equal to u square by g. Okay, if the theta is equal, if the body projected with 45 degrees, range is max. The maximum range value how much? U square by g. U square by g. So these are parameters. Now you should remember key points. First one, equation of projected. Y is equal tan theta x minus g by 2 square cos square theta x square, or y is equal ax minus bx square. Second equation, h is equal u square sin square theta by 2z. So this is we have to write h is equal uy square by 2z. Since what is the reason? U sin theta is equal to uy. Third one, PA is equal, TD is equal U sin theta by z. Time of flight. U sin theta by z. So that is equal to uy by z. Fifth one, r is equal u square sin theta by g, or r is equal to ux y by g. Thank you.
అయిపోయిందా